Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Darksage Walker, and as per the results of the poll, which were incredibly one-sided, which I have to imagine that's due to the obscurity of the second participant, but we are going to be doing the Godzilla theme run. Thank you to everyone who voted and to everyone who's willing to check out this video, so let's go ahead and get started on what exactly we're looking at here. So, as we all know, Godzilla is known as the King of the Monsters. What makes him the King of the Monsters isn't necessarily his size, because there are bigger monsters out there than Godzilla. As a matter of fact, Leatherback is one of them, although Leatherback isn't exactly a Godzilla monster, but I digress. So, what makes Godzilla so incredible is first of all, his just big atomic breath weapon, which it's not fire necessarily, it's not electricity, it's just a big beam of radioactive distortion energy. Hence why I'm using this as the signature. The blazing lariat is meant to simulate tail whips. The big fist is meant to simulate exactly that. And Wavefront for a defensive option, and because, honestly, one of the things that Godzilla does best is just power through things, and also, if anyone doesn't know of Godzilla's most ridiculous move, this is kind of meant to take after that, and his most ridiculous move is that thing he does where he slides on his tail, just feet first, and just plows into something. It's the most ridiculous thing you'll ever see, and okay, maybe not the most ridiculous thing you'll ever see, but the most ridiculous thing Godzilla has done. Oh yeah, for sure. But one of the things that makes Godzilla the King of the Monsters is his ability to regenerate, and the best way for me to go into do regeneration is to use Jade's chakra locket. The Rule Robe is meant to go along with the idea that he's big, he's bulky, he's strong, he's tanky, and he's blue. So, there you go. I mean, probably the best way to ape the idea of his regeneration rate would be to say, I don't know, just use Fall and Limited Edition Robe combo, but I didn't want to do that. Alright, what would be the best? Probably the Chilling Dungeons. No thanks. I'd kind of rather never go to the Living Courtyard again. Oh, hey, look, the game listened for once. Alright, finally, we don't have to do the Living Courtyard, where I lost my last run on the Powerful Grasp Challenge. I'm not mad about the loss, because, you can't win every run. I'm just mad at how I lost it. Because it was just this gradual build-up, and then all of a sudden, complete failure. Dun 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 dun. Hey, guys, no. That's right. So what sorts of arcana are we going to be looking for? Well, basically big, strong, single hit arcana is kind of what I'm looking for. And it doesn't necessarily matter if it's ranged or not, because Godzilla has done a variety of different things with his abilities. And for what it's worth, he's basically just Captain Beefcake, but with that in mind, he's done crazy things with his atomic breath. By the way, there's a controller. Would you like to not fuck me over, please? He's done the pick up and throw heavy objects thing. So there's a number of things that I'm willing to work with, but the entangling vines ain't one of them. So we're going to be hoping for good relics. Or even just one good relic would be nice. Or basically the complete opposite of what the last run was, because honestly, screw that. More armor, because it looks good to me. I mean, there aren't going to be a lot of critical hits scored, but I mean, I guess I could pick up Vampire's eyeglasses, because I mean, that's right along the same lines of Godzilla's crazy regeneration rate. God damn, I'm stupid. Wow, I'm like double time stupid. Okay, things are suddenly going not so well. Really? So if there's an explanation as to why I'm playing so poorly, it might be the idea that I was at work at 7 a.m., which means in order to get properly prepared for my shift, I had to be actually up at 5 a.m. And yeah, I'm just plain tired, so if there's a reason why I'm playing like garbage, that would be it. And I do apologize for it. And I know you can't be perfect all the time, but I'd like to at least think that I'm good at this game, but recent circumstances kinda showing maybe a little otherwise. So I need to get my groove back. Though if the idea is to get my groove back, I should be doing so with a playstyle that's a little bit more up to my standard. Godzilla is not a glass cannon, so even though this is a huge damage increase, I don't think I can responsibly take that one. So that having been said, I do want the damage increase. Even if it is less health, it is still, you know, Godzilla is still a powerhouse. And honestly, in the world that he comes from, he may or may... What is this? Fairy! Perfect. And that's the thing, in the world that Godzilla comes from, he might not necessarily be the... He might not necessarily be the guy who has the greatest defense or even necessarily the most HP. Hell, it's in Godzilla 2000, Gorgo was bigger than him. But Godzilla makes up for it with tenacity and his regeneration. So I'm going to take the same path and assume that regeneration and maybe an ability to, you know, swing in the right direction. I swear, when I first started using this controller, the control pad wasn't this sensitive. Now it seems like I'm just right back to square one. So I suppose the question becomes, is it time to go back to my other controller and start using the control stick for this game? I guess that's a question I can't necessarily have you guys answer. But it is something that I must now think about. Yeah, we'll take that. Ring of Reserves is nice, but I want to wait and see if there are any good Arcana. Sorry, my brain is trying to catch up with me. And Arcana upgrades would kind of be the shit right now. Raspberry Cookie Box. Even better regeneration. Okay, now we need power. And Analytical Monocle will go some way towards that, but just higher base damage is ultimately what I really like. Up here... Why have I not found any of the shops yet? What's going on? Hey, where are the vendors? Here we go. Not Onslaught. I don't want that. I don't care about Voltaic Needle. I will take this. Now, I know that it's kind of iffy, but just having a big single hit seems fine to me. Plus, it plays very nicely into my build. Alright, so without the Blazing Lariat upgrade, I would end up giving that up, and I don't necessarily want to give that up. There we go. And 3 methods of regeneration. And I'm still down HP. God, I need to stop sucking. If anyone has any good advice on how to stop sucking at this game. Woo! There we go. Looking good. I mean, towards the end game, Dagger of Midas will be plenty worth it. But yes, I'm going to try to reserve my relic slots now for things that are going to boost my damage. If Godzilla can beat any of his enemies, no matter what the odds might be looking like for him, then I would say that, yeah, the best way to do it is just to become absurdly powerful. Be like, yeah, fuck it. Punch. Mama said knock you out. No, that's Blazing Onslaught? Yeah, I don't want it. Sorry, Godzilla isn't known for throwing fireballs. Also, why can't I drop this? Oh, that's right, you can't drop... Okay, whatever. I suppose the easiest way to deal with it is just to not use it. I'm not under any major restriction, so it's not like I can't use it, I just don't want to use it. There we go. Godzilla isn't exactly what I would call speedy, so Shock Assault is out of the question. And opponents that are technically stronger than Godzilla, he can beat King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah was supposed to be like the ultimate monster. He can beat Mecha King Ghidorah, which is the ultimate monster plus cyborg parts. He can beat Mecha Godzilla, and Mecha Godzilla was supposed to be his better in many ways, kind of like Metal Sonic to Sonic. There's just something about the ability to innovate your fighting style, I suppose. And even though the Kaiju Wiki states that Godzilla's intelligence is average at best, I would actually disagree with that. Maybe modern incarnations of Godzilla aren't super smart, but the old school Godzilla? Oh no, I highly disagree with that. I think Godzilla is smarter than anyone gives him credit for. Godzilla can work out strategies. In one movie, he even paired up with Ultraman to beat a threat, which is where the tail slide. Actually, no, it wasn't Ultraman; it was Jet Jaguar. Though you'll notice that the two of them look very similar, and I think when the Jet Jaguar movie was localized for American audiences, they changed his name to Ultraman. But I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just guessing. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, you better believe I'm taking Merchant's card. That's gonna do me a lot of good. And even though I want the upgrade to Wavefront, this is another base damage increase and an armor increase. I gotta do this. Yeah, we paid health for it, but you know what? We regenerate. What do we care about losing a little bit of health? Fuck it. Look at that strength. That's why you can't beat the King of Monsters. Never mind the idea that he's like 200 feet tall. Hey, could we maybe not just go complete cheap shot here? That's what you get. Alright, little mad about the cheap shot, but oh well. I suppose I'll make do. So real quick, plus 15. So that's plus 35. That's plus 46. That's nothing, but once I'm done spending money, I can just save up. Basically just save up a big damage boost. Really? So even though I hit them, they get to cast their spell anyway? Why do they get Sano's headband? Alright, slowly regenerating back up to a decent point. Hello. Alright, is there anything that I want to give to the Mimic? There is, but I'm going to wait until the end of the level to see if there's anything else I can give to the Mimic. There are two things that I have on me right now that I can pretty safely feed the Mimic, but we're gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient this time and see if there's anything towards the middle or the end of this level that will work out any better. Hello, Iris. There we go. Tidal Blast. Oh, I want that. Alright, I kind of want that more than the Wavefront upgrade. Alright, hang on. I know I said I wasn't going to use it, but what the hell, I haven't. I may as well do something with it. Yeah, we'll just Vegeta the hell out of that enemy. What the hell? All the cheap shots. All of them. Just bring them all to me. Alright, sir, what do you have? Alright, so, here's my thoughts. I'm going to buy Tidal Blast. Oh, Cascading Blitz too, though. Oh man, this is so nice. Oh hey, look at that, a freebie. And this all works out very well considering that Godzilla is very much an ocean-bound creature. So a lot of water moves actually make sense. Alright, so what do we drop? Let's see, we're going to give it... Let's see, there's plenty of things I want to hold on to. Here we go. Look at that, that's plus 55% damage increase. Oh, we're gonna be so strong by the time this run is done. That's why you don't mess with the King of the Monsters. Yeah, 117 damage. Okay, game. Should have waited. I just got impatient. I was like, I want to do that damage now. There we go. Oh, the power. Is that Glacial Cross? Oh, goodness. Alright, well, we now have a very water-heavy run. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Yes, that definitely seems like a Godzilla move right there. Is just big punch. Urgh! I guess the question is it going to do as much damage as Tidal Blast? We'll find out soon. Tidal Blast is doing 117. $96. I don't know. It's hard to say which one is actually better in this case, because even though the other one isn't doing as much damage, what I have is... Or what it does do is it freezes. You don't mess with the king of the monsters and live to tell the tale. Fool. What do we have here? Nothing I really want. Though once again, the vampire fangs would be nice for regeneration. I've already taken one thing that's lowering my max health. Probably best not to do another. Hold on. Ah! I thought there would be money behind them. Damn! Oops. Could have saved that for another room. I probably wouldn't find another room by the time the signature wore off, though. Ah, the hell with it. So, Godzilla's also been in a lot of video games. Some of them pretty good, some of them pretty god-awful. But I mean, if you get a chance, check out, like, because even the ones that are really bad are still entertaining. And again, even though it's not great, I have a really strong soft spot for the NES Godzilla game. Again, is it good? Not really. But is it nostalgic? You better bet your bottom dollar it is. I never was able to get past that game. I think that's because by the time Mechagodzilla showed up, it just whooped my butt. I was also really confused by the idea that Godzilla was in the game, even though Godzilla isn't exactly what one would call a threatening presence in the Godzilla universe. And by that, I don't mean like he isn't a threat. He's not a threat in the NES game, but I digress. In the Godzilla universe, he's, well, not. It's not even a creature from the Godzilla universe, it's a creature from a completely different movie. I think they put Godzilla in the NES Godzilla game as a means of advertising it, but that just seems like a strange choice to me. Like, yeah, we know this isn't a Godzilla anime, but we're putting him in here anyway, and screw it. Like, I'm not 100% sure what the deal was with that, but I mean, whatever. I guess I can't be too upset. Like I said, I still found the game to be fun, even if it, you know, wasn't good. Ow. There we go, looking good. It's hard to deny my strength. Now, what I'd really like is to get the upgrade to Cascading Blitz so I can just tank stuff. Just being able to face tanks and damage would be a big help. Ooh. You can go away. Preferably forever. Stupid elemental summoners. Now, there was also a second Godzilla NES game, but I mean, I believe the best word for that game was garbage fire. Like, I don't understand what made them decide that Godzilla should be like a weird, like, strategy game. That's not what Godzilla is about. What I'm saying is that one isn't very good, and it probably isn't worth your time to play. But hey, some of you may have a different opinion from me, and that is absolutely fine. I actually enjoy it when people have a different opinion from me, because that's, something to talk about. Matter of fact, there's a good number of you that probably haven't even played a Godzilla game. The Godzilla games that I've played that I really like the most, I remember there being a Godzilla 3D fighting game that was out around the time of the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo Wii that I really dug. I don't know why, but I loved that game with a passion, and I think at some point I needed to sell it or trade it in for something. But I always told myself, I'm going to go back and I'm going to find that game again because I had a lot of fun with it. I'd like to play it on, preferably with a different control scheme, because even though I had gotten used to how the motion controls function in that game, I always wanted to try it with a different control scheme. But I just haven't been able to find it. And I know there were 2 or 3 of them, all made in very similar style, but I can't seem to find any of them. But I will now admit to my own folly there, I have been looking locally. If I were to look for it on the internet, no doubt I'd find it. Well, Dark Sage, you could probably just emulate it. So, the thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of emulators, despite the fact that I play Link to the Past randomized and I have to play that on an emulator, so that's either cognitive dissonance or me being a hypocrite. I would say cognitive dissonance because I don't have many options on that regard. Wasn't I... whatever. And yeah, you saw me stubbornly dash into the pillar twice, but I thought I was behind the damn thing, proving that even with my glasses, my depth perception is trash! Elemental barriers. I really like all of those spells, I really do. I can't justify taking any of them playing as Godzilla, but I like them. I do like all of those spells, I really do. There's no lie there. Really? A second time? I'm confused by that, but you know what? More armor is perfectly fine by me. There's one thing Godzilla knows how to do, it's take a hit. Our boy can not only dish it out, but he can take it as well. Oh yeah! Soccer cleats. I don't even know if I have anything that is affected by soccer cleats. I don't think I have a single movement arcana. But I'm going to take it because it's making Merchant's Cart stronger. Hey, maybe at the last shop we'll find ourselves a relic that we just can't live without. Howie. I suck. There we go. Perfect. Water prison. Again, it kind of makes sense considering that Godzilla comes from the sea, but no. Excuse me, a little... Hey. Yo, shit sucker general, cut it out. Man, look at that. My aim is just top notch. Oops. Okay, that wasn't my controller. I made the mistake that time. Alright, so what do we have? Well, I can upgrade this, which will make its range better. And 8.56. Yeah, that works. Let's go. Oh, this is the end of the line for the king of monsters. I get the feeling you don't know what you're talking about, sir. Okay, I'm kind of noticing that the way things are right now, this might be better. I made an oops. There we go. Yes, a duel between wizards. Well, you're a wizard. Look at that, over 50% damage in one combo. Godzilla, king of the monsters! Godzilla! Oh no! They say he's got to go! Go, go, Godzilla! Ooh. Oh no! There goes Tokyo! Go, go, Godzilla! Ooh. Alright, that was a much more successful run, and yes, now I feel a little bit rejuvenated. Maybe tomorrow I'll try Powerful Grasp again, but everyone, thank you very much for watching. I kind of had a blast with that one, and I hope you guys did too. There was a lot of fun to be had on that run. If you liked what you saw, click that like button. Maybe leave a comment. Hey, anything helps to grow my channel, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for it. I appreciate you guys dropping in and spending some of your spare time with me. It really means a lot to me. And I'm hoping to be able to give something back soon, but in the meantime, just keep watching, keep supporting, and you will see me again very soon. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.